Welcome, welcome. Tonight is a night with a goal. Hopefully a quickly accomplishable goal, because we are starting quite a bit late tonight. And because that very fact, tonight is not the night that we do the BioShock stream that Shadow King Garrett had requested. No, tonight we are doing some Minecraft. It is the world that our realm, the series of just playing some of the craft. We will do BioShock another night, because I do want to give it more than like the roughly an hour that I'm going to be live tonight. So I want to give it more of a shake than, oh, I played an hour and then barely got anywhere in it. I don't know how the pacing is for BioShock. When I do stream it, it will be the remastered. I did install the game today, so I did have initial intentions for streaming it today. It not happening today. Things are in place for it.
Hi, how are you?
Hello, Bundy. Thank you for checking in. Oh, that does remind me, the blurps have been redone. So, like, 3 of them got a points cost change. A bunch of them that didn't get utilized well or often are gone. New ones have been put in. Yes. So we've got that. So yeah. I noticed. I did also change the intermission screen to match the starting soon screen, so now it looks like this. So that's cool. I still want to kind of keep this border for the actual gameplay and the face cam focus. I don't want to completely switch aesthetic. Nice. So yeah, so some changes have been done. Spent some time this afternoon, which is part of why the stream is late. Have the power. What do you?
Execute Order 66.
So we got some fun new sounds to play with, and now if we were going on a power trip, are we? That's what's going on. But like, it felt like the time to finally sit down and like make improvements here and there. I'll save my points for now. I mean, I made a bunch of them, like, well, not maybe a bunch, but like a good handful of them, only 50 points. They have 30,000. Wow. No. The point cost is still referential to how often I think that they should be used. Like the frequency in which I would like to hear, like, I literally order it from like what would be okay to have yelled at me in the most streams, and then what deserves to be savored for like every few streams, or like once in a while kind of thing. So that's the mindset I go into when I'm setting the costs for the points. And then, of course, checking in, like, everyone's limited to 1 per person per stream, and it's 1 point. Check-in is like a rite of passage.
Fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows.
I'm gonna save my points. I spent 20,000 points last week. Another one. Another one. Yes. Okay. Well, we are going to switch over to the game. Was that an explosion that I just saw in the background over there? I'm uncertain. Don't blow up over here. The menu made it look like someone was standing in the corner. That's because of my little dude. Yes, very sus. Alright. Today, I'm gonna tear my house down. I'm gonna let Jill sit with that for a second. Okay, so a brief recap on the story of my house. When we first started the series, we took over what was an already existing village. I know it doesn't really look like it now, but like if there's any proof, this is like the one remaining building from the original village. Is standing. I mean, partly with this one, but like this one's been reformatted and like accommodated to be a second entrance to Logan's conglomeration building. Somebody died there. But my house was one of the regular village houses. Then I redid the walls and stuff to make it like more of the material you see now, including the door frame being made out of crying obsidian. And then I expanded it. Then I did the underground. Well, I did the underground first. Ish. That exact order of when I did the underground part is blurry. But like above ground went from regular village house to reskinned regular village house to widened and then second storied. So I am not going to gut the earth and take out my entire underground portion of my house. That's not happening. The above ground portion is coming down though. I'm breaking it. I'm breaking it all. Now, if you have seen enough episodes, you know that that's not as consequential of a feat because this is literally the only chest up here. And I can fit it all in my shulker box, which I did clear out the black shulker box downstairs, finally. I hesitated and hesitated and hesitated until I got bundles So then I was like, now I don't even have a reason to carry it around with me. But we got our shulker box. It is finally emptied. So we're just going to take everything from the chest. And this is all like mostly the add-ons, items, and stuff like that. Plus my old sword and some armor stuff. The helmet that I used to wear before we had the mining helmet, which now that I have Ethereum and illumination stuff stacked on that, the mining helmet, not entirely necessary. So that, and I do have my full new set of armor, which is Cryorite. So if you didn't see last episode, yeah, it was last episode, I got a brand new set of armor. So okay, so I need to come down here for a second for the explaining part. Alright, so minus the verdite or whatever pickaxe that's missing, and then the Ethereum pickaxe, which would be right here. This is the scale of like the tiers of pickaxes that I needed to make to get the other one. So I needed this one to get, I needed this one to get this, to get that, to that, get that, to get that, to get that. Because like there was no like, oh, if you get like the second one, you can get like maybe these two others, maybe the third one, but not Ethereum. You had to work your way up. No, you literally had to stair step the whole thing. Like you had to get the one pickaxe to get the next material for the next pickaxe. You can't get the one beyond that until you get the first one. Like, yeah. It was a whole ordeal. I believe it was in the actual episode that we stair stepped through that. It was a pain. There was some trial and error. I lost some materials because I didn't. Yeah. But anyways, so Ethereum, the armor takes the same characteristic as the tool. So this is for good visual and referential telling of the sword. So Ethereum has the ability that levitates near my bob. You. Set off the voice assistants. Okay, so the Ethereum pickaxe levitates nearby mobs into the air. Okay. That means, and that includes other players. So do I need a full armor that's the best armor for the materials that we got with the Eternal Caves? I'd love to, but it also would make my dog and Garrett, anyone else we play with, levitate if they're too close. That's a trade-off. I'd like, we already fight with having our pickaxe and the sword out and accidentally levitating somebody. So, not going to deal with that nonstop. No, thank you. Pyronite burns flammable blocks beneath. So, anytime I had this pickaxe out, it set the floor, just wood, on fire. Don't need an armor set that sets every flammable block underneath my feet on fire. Especially without fire protection. Oh, nightmare. Alright. Nocturite summons random slowed mobs nearby. Not terrible, but I don't need my armor causing enemies to show up. So no thanks. The Verdite, which Garrett took the pickaxe for, so I don't have the visual for. Like, helps crops grow. Honestly, I could have settled for that. That'd been fine. That'd been okay. But I'm not farming, so I didn't really like. It just would have been a neutral thing that, like, if I stood over by Garrett's crops, like they would help him grow or whatever. Cool. So that's the first. That's the highest tier where there isn't a detriment to wearing the armor. But then if I go one tier lower, there's a benefit. In fact, it's the only one with a consistent benefit. Like, yes, the gardening one could be a benefit. Cool. That's niche use case, because like I don't farm, and it's less of a niche and more just like different preferences of gameplay, because plenty of people farm. So I shouldn't say niche, it's more like the opposite of niche. I'm in the niche. I'm in the niche that's not farm. So I went for the next step down because it gives the freeze water beneath the carrier. So I don't need Frostwalker boots to swap in and out. I just have Frostwalker without the enchantment. So that's cool. So that's why I opted in for that. And then Titanium does nothing. Titanium is like the closest to a vanilla armor that you could get. Alright. So speaking of specialty enchantments and stuff like that, I do need to grab my Silk Touch pickaxe wherever that went. Because I used it to obtain the ore blocks that I then did all my mining and progressing through the pickaxes with. I just don't recall where I put it. Because I didn't burn it, did I? Did I get rid of it? I don't think I would have. I put it in a shulker box. I put it in one of my shulker boxes because, like, here's like this shulker box right here. Like, this is where I like stow away the command block because I used to set up the teleporter pads, and now we got the warp stones, so I don't really need it, but I'm just gonna just in case. Same thing goes with the barrier blocks that go around the axolotl enclosure. Things that I've had to go into creative mode to do for various things. That doesn't really affect like the survival aspect of the game. More is just like tools of setting certain things in a preferable way for travel and protection from a crazy Logan who wants to get into the axolotl enclosure. Oh, this is a regular iron pickaxe. Where did I put the Silk Touch pickaxe? It's not in here with the other. Where did I put it? Is it right? Oh, it's right here. Okay. I'm okay, I promise. I forgot to put these into the. Yeah, I got caught up in what I was doing, and I completely spaced on putting the things in the shulker box that need to go in the shulker box. Alright, so. Not the bread. Alright. Okay. So we will, well actually we'll sleep. Even though we're gonna take the bed down. just gonna place the shulker box. Okay, so the reason for the Silk Touch pickaxe is it should be good for doing this. Yes, okay. Because I'm gonna want I'm gonna want windows. And do I want to make more glass? No. No, I do not. Okay, that's all downstairs windows. Oh, God. I'll admit that, like, oh goody, spiders in that. And I even broke the whole thing down, and there's just a spider in my freaking house. Get it! Maybe I should have went from the top down. Alright, all the windows are broken. Okay. And now we can go begin. Tearing the upstairs. Yeah. Oh, I missed one. Oopsies. Ow, I forgot about the stair. don't know what breaks this better. But it didn't seem to go faster with the axe or the pickaxe. Okay, we're gonna move these so that way we can take the armor and then okay, we got the armor standard. Okay, good. Gonna take the chest and all these. Oh, I don't have. No, I do have room in my inventory. What gives? Pick up the glass. Why can't I? Can I pick up the bed? No. What is going on? There's something. There's things blocking my inventory spaces. There's invisible items like dropped on the ground just now. I don't understand. What I just dropped on the ground. It's a part of the warpstone add-ons. That's so weird. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some of the stuff like the armor stand stuff downstairs. Might bring it back up at some point, but right now we are just going to put that there. I'm gonna put these back here. Light blue dynamic light? What? I don't even know what to do with that. I could just put it. What is going on? I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to re-pick up those things. Whatever they are. Because apparently they've itemized things that I don't know about. They're just invisible items in that chest now. And I have no idea why any of them exist or how I got them. Oh yeah, for some reason I did do an overhang. Forgot about that. Don't remember exactly why I made that adjustment for the top floor to be bigger than the bottom floor, but I did that. It's a very bright moonshine to cause a lens flare. Is it a full moon? I think it might be a full moon. Oh yeah, my banners. Okay, we're gonna put some stuff away so I can pick up other things. I didn't mean to take out the floor. Oh. All right then. So the house is broken down. So quick. Ah. You've got to be kidding me. How did you even get in there? I was like, I'm going to go in here real quick where there's no mobs. Oh, I can disable the... No. All right. I need to commemorate this moment. Of course. I was like, how hurt am I? Alright. So we did tear the house down. actually, on second thought. Gonna keep the front side to not have to redo the buttons and all that stuff, or the signs, and the fact that I really like crying obsidian. The doorway staying. Everything that's like right here is staying. Let's try this again. Okay, and then we place one block. Okay. Why are we doing this? Do I have to do it this way now? Alright. That is going to be the new parameters of the new house. I'm going to need more wood for the flooring. But should I really question? Oh, I did have more glass. Oh well. Because I do like the material set that I used for this house, so I'm not going to completely abandon it. That and like the entire underground portion is already the same material scheme. So changing that is not what I want to do. I'm too short. Hey, look, 4. Twice what I need. so back wall is going to be no windows because now I no longer have a backyard. Now how do we want to do windows? Oh no! Oh no! Oh, Garrett's found the new blurps.
Execute Order 66.
I have executed Order 66. I almost
Hi,
executed
how are you?
Order 86. Ah! Hello, Garrett. Thank you for checking in. Thinking we lay out windows thin wise. So maybe starting from here to here. And then that. And we'll put one block here, 2 blocks there. Let me top it off. I'm gonna have to take out this spruce tree. Good thing tree capitators a thing. It's just sad because like I like that tree. I planted it myself. Getting tired of that. You mother... I had an idea. I have a entrance up here as well. That'd be cool. gonna tell me that generated more source blocks. Oh, that's causing a problem. Oh god. Alright. Note to self. Priorite makes waterfall climbing a risky business. Where are the dirt blocks? Alright, let's try to avoid doing that again. Oh. Yeah, like I said, avoid doing that again.
Big fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows.
What the fuck is this shit?
I'm remodeling.
No. Hold on. Why? In the blue blazes fucking hell did I have to old school fucking fast travel my ass over here? Where's my waystones?
Oh.
And why the hell is there this massive ass map in the middle of my fucking screen?
Oh, that, yeah. Okay, so I installed a mini-map thing. I don't know what happened to the warp stones.
They're all gone. Like the entire mod pack's been removed, basically.
I didn't remove it, though.
I mean, apparently with this little mini map thing, there's waypoints this way, but
Yeah, but that's different.
none of the waystones are here. They're all gone. I do like the mini map though, other than the fact that it.
You can adjust where it is on the screen. You just gotta.
But
use the
no,
line.
it's the motion thing. I
Yeah,
figured
I
out how
don't
to
like
move
it.
it.
I don't like how it moves around, but
But yeah, I went to fast travel and I was like, where the fuck did my wand go? Why is this spot in my hotbar empty? What the fuck? Where did this map come from? And then I turn around and I'm like, wait, where's the warp stone that sits right here? And then I'm like, all right, he's just at his house remodeling. Fast travel. Old school teleport.
why is it? Yeah, why is that not on the active? I didn't disable it. All I did was add the mini-map.
I wonder if they don't work together.
It might be. I didn't realize. I hadn't had any, like, ones conflict like that before.
Okay, so hold on. Let me read the information on this. Because if that's the case, then I gotta figure out these waypoints.
That is weird. Because, like, a mini-map would really help us out. So I looked up mini-map on the marketplace and got, like, the highest rated one. So,
Hold on. Okay, cool. You just add waypoint and you just put current location.
that seems like pretty standard. I mean, you probably don't have a whole lot of experience with minimap mods in mod packs in Java, but they usually come with a waypoint system, and they usually work very similar to that.
I'll be right back.
Oh, do.
successfully added my first waypoint.
Cool. Now, is there any kind of teleport to waypoint feature, or is that just like, hey, this is just where this is at?
Son of a bitch.
What?
I'll find out in a second.
Also, this may sound like a plug for some watch time, but like if you need the coordinates for anything that you relied on the warp stone solely to get to, within the last few episodes of the series, I should have been to all of your things when you were showing them and stuff. So the coordinates should be on screen for those.
Is my house.
What?
The underwater house.
You'll have to look at a previous one of my streams to get to your underwater house again, probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to, because when I died, I just came back to my house here in the village.
Yeah. It's a good thing I stream and you've shown all your stuff on stream. I mean, if there's anything that you haven't shown on my stream, then that's probably lost to time.
Only one item, but I can actually still get to it from here.
Okay.
So, as long as I can get back to this village, I'll be fine with that.
Well, you don't have to worry about that because, like, even if your bed's broken, the world spawn is, like, right in the middle of town.
Yeah. Why do I have... I have two of these mini-map things. To go to your YouTube channel too, aren't I? I'm gonna have to go back to your YouTube channel.
Like I said, I know it's gonna sound like I was plugging my channel, but, like, it's literally the only resource that we have for an archive of where everything is.
So much stuff down there too. God damn it.
I'm sorry, I didn't know this would happen. I was just trying to like improve things.
Well, if I'd have thought about it, I'd have made a waypoint before I fast traveled here. Where am I going? Man, teleported. I didn't touch nothing. Why am I being teleported? I didn't touch the command block. Why am I here?
Did something else touch the command block?
I shouldn't have. It's inside of a building that's closed.
I had to move that teleporter that I had in my home out of my home because anytime that I used the one of the chests, the floor below it, it triggered it, starting like the second the most recent update. So I
No,
don't.
this is the Pale Forest one.
Oh,
Yeah,
unsure
speaking
then.
of which, the waypoint is not a travel.
Okay, I was hoping, but not much you can do for that.
Yeah, I think it's more of just a mark on the map.
That's normally what they end up being.
Can we turn the warp stones back on?
Um, I I don't know if we can turn them back on, but I can try to re-enable them. But I'd have to like exit the server and stuff like that.
Kind of like the waypoint or the mini map. Really missed the fast travel though.
Yeah, once again
Ooh,
did not know
hello,
that
that
they
is
would not
not a
fix
cave
it.
I have seen before. You may want to spelunk over here. Ah, flooding.
Sorry,
We're here the end.
I think I belonged here
I have
before.
no idea.
Well, I'll go back home. What? I was like, why am I outside? And I was like, oh yeah, world spawn. I broke my bed.
Oh no, you found my lava.
It's about the only way I was getting back from another, which also happens to be an abyssal delta.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna hop off.
I won't be too long behind you.
Already going out for over half an hour where I was planning on.
That mini map and the warp stones.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get them both working by the next time.
Alrighty. Well, good night, sir.
Good night. Alright, folks. I have reached my EP point. It is now almost 45 minutes past about where I wanted to stop. But I was just so determined to get it done. So, house is remodeled from a complete teardown to like a rebuilding from the ground up. Underground's gonna be the same, and that's the part where I work and function the most. Bedroom is now on ground floor. Probably where it should have been from the get-go, because like extra step every time I went home just to sleep. It's totally unnecessary. But yeah, I'm glad you guys hung out with me while I did my remodeling. Got a special little pop in from Garrett, whom I know that I owe a BioShock stream to. And as I explained at the top of the stream, that will be coming in at a time where I wouldn't have just an hour, or in this case, an hour and 45 minutes to stream. I'll try to get it to where like I have a 2 hour at least window for streaming, and try to work it in there. It's not so much as like as soon as possible, or as soon as I can get a big enough window for a stream in, as well as having said opportunity when not being booked in for a collab. So the game is installed as of today, so I am making an effort toward doing the request. You can't say that I'm not. It's getting there is gonna be the thing. So once again, thanks for hanging out tonight. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and until we meet again, I wish you all a good night.